Hello everybody. So I would just like to know why... Okay, there is the iPad mirror, because we are working on the iPad today. Figured that would be quite nice. I so want to love Procreate, and it's hard to love it. But yeah, we're going to be attacking a couple of people today for Artfight. You come back here. Can I make you smaller still? Nah. Okay. So. But yeah, we're attacking. First up, Lilybell with her character Magpie, called Maggie, which I conveniently put up top. And now I'll just pin that. So anybody who comes in knows what we're drawing, who we're drawing for that matter. So, I also don't know, I think the music is a bit loud, isn't it? Let me remedy that. There we go. That seems okay. So yeah, I might just put it like this. The thing is, I've got a lamp on right here. As you can see, it's getting very light here. And, well, you don't see it. I see a lot of lighting there. So, that's why I put it like this for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like that or maybe put it down a bit and then just turn the lighting off a bit. We'll see. So, first up, we need to do some things here. Settings. Can I? Oh yeah, I can rotate you. Only by 45 degrees. Width. Honestly, this program is driving me crazy sometimes. Stay away, I can just rotate the thing, because I did draw something else a while back, this thing there, and while I did draw it like this, it will always snap back into portrait mode, and it is annoying. So now there has to be some way to do that. Flip, I can crop and resize. Got it. Yeah, this is what I mean with this program is driving me crazy. It is so not intuitive. Like, sure, I can just pull this like that. It will sit straight, nice and done. But the moment I go out again, out of the canvas, out of the project, it will go back to landscape mode. Procreate and I will never be true friends, I feel. So let's see. I think this one is going to be more of a bust shot. Also, screen is not clean. She's got a bit of an upturned nose. I mean, sure, this is very stylized, but a bit of an upturned nose. Hi BP, how are you doing? Get her nose up just a bit. It looked a bit long. Now the music is very, very quiet. Quiet is the word. I'm not used to talking today. Being at the office alone today, which was really nice. Didn't have to talk to anybody. Let's make a smile. Just a light smile. Got some good sleep last night. That is wonderful. Good sleep makes a lot of things a lot better. Right, yeah. Today is your holiday. From when you freed yourself from European shackles. And other things ensued afterwards. There's a wonderful play by a Puerto Rican guy that explains it, okay. Okay, I need a couple more references of this character. Just to see how everything's actually meant to be in terms of hair. But I think, yeah, she's just supposed to have some really short kind of hair. Oh, this one is a bit longer. Oh, you're talking about Hamilton. Okay, yeah, that one I've seen, yes. I did not pick up on that, I'm sorry. For a while there, I was a little obsessed with it, but it's since been replaced with different musicals. One is also from a Puerto Rican guy. It's called Epic, the musical. Hi Hafiz, how you doing? Yeah, I'm trying for Artfight today. This one is a character by Lilybell, and the character's name is Maggie. As you can see in the pinned comment. Because I've been very smart today and I just put it up there. Watched it on Disney, which was okay, but then I saw it in person in London. Had me in tears. So, let's put the sword here.
Captain, can you join me?
Alright, have fun looking. Hey, Sirida, how you doing? Enjoy looking as well.
You came along and everything started to come.
Still, it's a real good bet.
Okay, and then apparently she does have a whole lot of twigs and stuff in her hair. Somebody is outside a lot here, I would say.
You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine.
Okay, let's put this a lower in opacity.
Underway. Wait till our lips have met.
Wait till you see that sunshine day.
It is not an atrocity when flipped, that's good. Flip your artwork, people. So, how are we going to line you now?
The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine.
Perhaps we'll just stay with this one. Let's make it a bit darker.
To surround.
You think you've flown before, but you ain't left the ground.
Now wait till you're locked in my embrace.
Wait till I draw you near.
Wait till you see that sunshine place.
Yes, Heavies, I do have a Kara account. I have a lot of accounts, actually. Let's see, is it social? So social. It's a good question. Which, did I? Oh yeah, it is socials, okay. The bot just took a bit. But I don't have Kara listed on there. Okay. I think the problem is that YouTube comments are rather short, so not all the links manage to get in there. Let me just see. I'll get you the Kara link. There we go. Kara link.
You are my sunshine.
It's a simple melody from Earth's 20th century. Good piece for beginners. Sing.
The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I had.
So yeah, I used to stream on Twitch, and comments there can be a lot longer than on YouTube during stream hours, so yeah, I kind of need to reconfigure all the commands, I think. Yeah, I'm also really slow with attacks. I only finished one so far, and this will be like the second.
Instrumental accompaniment. On to the chorus.
Well, like my goal personally is just to finish about 6, just so I basically have my attack row filled with this year's attacks. That is about as much of a goal as I have. Everything else, what I can do, I will do. If I get very busy, which I probably will, because I've got a convention next week. So, yeah, we shall see.
Captain, can you join me? pick me a plum.
You came along and everything started to hum.
Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come.
No, we're not going to
Won't it be fine?
put the irises in. I think I'll just do that in color later. I'm also trying for a style that has a bit bigger eyes. Usually they're a bit smaller in my style, but you know, that's the cool thing about Artfight. You get to test out so many things that you wouldn't normally do.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine?
The best is yet to come. Come the day you're mine. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround.
You think you've flown before, but you ain't left the ground.
Now wait till you're locked in my embrace.
Wait till I draw you near.
Wait till you see that sunshine place.
Ain't nothing like it here.
The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine?
The best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Come the day you're mine.
Okay, let's see. The one really cool thing that Procreate has is this function where if you hold the lines you've done, it will either convert them to a straight line or to a circle or an ellipse, depending. So that is a really cool thing, not gonna lie, but otherwise Procreate is kinda disappointing to me. I know a lot of people love it, but I've seen better. So yeah, if I'm not talking a whole lot, that just means I'm in the zone. So let's see, how's the sword constructed? Okay. Thank you. Finally going to buy a display pen tab. I was having an iPad an option, but my main work is in 3D sculpting and illustration as my hobby, and I can't live without it, so I thought it's fine for now. Yeah, I do have a Wacom Cintiq 22 HD. It's one of the older models. I bought it in, I want to say, about 10 years ago, so it's kept me going for quite a while. It was way more expensive then than our tablets have a right to be, but it is what it is. For a mobile setup for the longest time, I just used a Surface Pro, the Surface Pro 4 to be exact. However, that one kinda has battery issues now that I've had it for 7 years, I wanna say. The batteries don't hold that long anymore, so last year I decided to try something new, and that is when I got the iPad and bought Procreate, and yeah, Procreate and I are not going to be friends anytime soon. We might be considered frenemies at this point, because I keep coming back to it. Like, drawing in it is nice, but it is missing so many things to really accommodate what I need in a drawing program. So yeah. Huion Canvas 24 Pro. That is amazing though. I've heard a lot of good things, and if my Wacom decides to die on me eventually, because let's not kid ourselves, it will happen at some point, I am firmly in the camp that I will be going with a Huion tablet after that. I'm not sure yet if I will go for the 22 Pro, like the Canvas 22 Pro, or the 24 Pro. Currently, I have a 22-inch display in my Wacom, and I think that is plenty. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I need to go bigger. It will probably also depend on whether or not there is a sale going on at that point, or, you know, what kinds of purchases my bank account says I can make. Although, I'll be honest, I could afford both. It's just how do I feel that day? Also, thank you, FEs. I try very hard with my art. So sad the CSV brushes don't work on Procreate. Yeah, that is one thing, but the other thing that I'm really annoyed by is if you go into your brush library, these 4 groups up here are brushes I imported, which is fine. But let's say I'm going to sketching and I don't like this brush. I can't delete it. I can't get it out of my UI. So there are a lot of brushes in here where I'm like, I will never use these. But they are taking up space anyway. The other thing is the inability to save outside the app without the hassle of exporting something first. Like, that is a backup nightmare waiting to happen. Hi Galaxy Art! Happy Artfight to you too! In case you're wondering who we are drawing, have a look at the pinned comment. And this is Maggie, or well, her actual name being Magpie. And she belongs to Lilybell. I have her linked, like her Artfight profile linked in the pinned comment, as well as her Instagram, if you want to see more. Procreate is wild, I love it, but right now I'm being a men version of Sakura from that. Yeah, she can punch a lot, so I fear for your iPad. It might have been a little bit too expensive to punch it that much, but I get it. A bigger screen is nice. I specifically got the iPad for a mobile setup so that I could just go to my couch and do art there or write there, because I also have Scrivener on this. So yeah, that is specifically for that. Otherwise, I do have my bigger setup right here. I've got my Wacom tablet on an monitor arm, so I can, you know, just push it out of the way. Okay, and here's it in this direction. Shooting something with a paint gun. So. Let's put a little bit more texture in here. Okay, so yeah, the sword texture we can put in with color afterwards. Yeah, Clip Studio for the iPad. I have thoughts on that. I do have a Clip Studio 2 license, a perpetual license for my PC. And I'm very happy with that one. I am thinking about upgrading to one of the higher numbers eventually, but for now I'm happy with Clip Studio 2. So when I got the iPad, I decided let's see how Clip Studio handles on it. And I don't know, I didn't like it as much. It might have just been that the screen is way smaller, so all the UI takes up a lot more space. I know they have that mobile setup as well, but then you can't use your brushes that you have accumulated over many years and may have way too many of. I'm sure nobody can relate. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't like it. I did get free trial months, like free as in the number 3. Because I do have that license for PC. Usually it would have been just one free trial month. But yeah, so I got 3 of those, and I don't know, I didn't quite like how it handled. It might have really just been the screen size, but oh god, the music is getting loud again. So, see, the biggest issue I'm having here, and that is very much complaining on nothing really. I don't use Spotify or any streaming service for music in the background. I just use my local music. I kind of got away from streaming a bit. I tend to buy music these days and then just have it locally. The thing is though, every music has another volume level, bass level. So that part is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Yeah, I basically just got tired of using so many streaming services. So I'm just not using them anymore. No, there's no Discord here. I don't have a Discord server of my own at the moment. Used to have one when I was still doing my webcomic, but I deleted it at some point. So, yeah, no Discord here, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you just need to do the amount without the parentheses around it. You can also check with cat hair how much you already have. Look at me, I'm watching my own streams a lot. I'm leaving this one free. And then if you do exclamation mark cuddle, a space and then just a number, that will activate the game. I mean, it is shedding season. That's mine proof all the time. Ooh, there was a minimum requirement. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I set that up. I don't know what I forgot about her letter belt. And it is fine, we got this. How long have I been doing art? I have been doing art for, like, with intention. Let's say with intention, because, you know, I've been drawing in kindergarten as well, but that was not much of an intentional thing at that point. But I really got into it in 6th grade, and that must have been 2006, so almost 20 years. Alright, let's add some color underneath. Oh, can I not color pick from you? Oh, seriously, Procreate, what is this? So I guess I can't color pick from you. Let's put this as a reference. Let's hope this works. Okay. That way we do not have to... Okay, that was the wrong one. But we don't have to color everything in by hand. Still have to clean that up after the... Okay. We are not doing blackface here. Okay, got too much of an open space there. Okay, I think I'll clean the rest up by hand. Okay, gotta do this one by hand too. So let's get rid. This is very much green, greenish gray. does not help. Good. Then we will just basically outline it in here. Take the reference layer out and then fill. You know, after being spoiled by the fill tool possibilities in Clip Studio, the one in Procreate is just very disappointing. Even Photoshop's fill bucket was better. If I'm being perfectly frank here. Decided to sleep 5 hours, but ended up sleeping for just 1 hour. I was just staring at my wall thinking that I should put on PC and start sketching and should give it another chance to my sleep. I often wonder when I'm lying awake at night if I were to spend that time more productively, so to speak, if I would be happier than just lying and trying to sleep and not getting to sleep. So I guess in some way I'm gonna say good on you for actually doing that. But also sleep is important. So if you feel that you're getting sleepy, just go to bed. Okay, how much of this is actually still white gaps? What is stood on my screen? I'm not good at keeping screens clean. I mean, I guess right now I'm also drawing on it, so that will probably not help with the keeping it clean part to begin with. Oh yeah, something I wanted to do here is put this on multiply. And that way the lighter line art can still have some effects on the hair in a good way. Okay, where is the gap? Is there even a gap? Or is all of this counting as a gap? I guess all of that was counting as a gap. Okay. have to think about lightening the hair afterwards a little bit. Probably through a choice mix of overlay layers and soft light layers. Because I feel like you can barely see where the lines I made are going. Let's put this back on reference. I'll take the red for now. And I'll also get something darker for the texture. Okay, we've got everything flooded. Isn't that nice? I should also do some drinking here. I put something else, put something out to hydrate. Oh god, what are words? And then I keep forgetting about it. Okay, let's take a layer on top and put that on a clipping mask. And get a soft version there. And then use that same brush as an eraser. And then just clean it up a little bit. Nope, we're taking another brush for this one. That one is a bit too big. And also need a bit of those rosy cheeks. They are very prominent here. So oh, yeah, this does not help if you use it as an eraser. I'm just fudging the lighting a little bit. And it also reveals some weaker areas. I guess what we can do to alleviate that right away is make a new layer. And get a little bit of a background going. Not the kind of background that would actually get points on Artfight, just a background. Look, and then just let's get a bit of a gradient going here. Look, I call this polish. It is not, though. So, let's get another layer in here, and let's name that one. Is there a lighter color? There's a lighter color, okay. That's still a reference. Okay, that works. Now let's put an alpha lock on this and take a very soft brush around the edges of where there is a bit of a warmer ground, so to speak. That way the cooler light, or the cooler shadows, those are the proper words. That way the cooler shadows don't interfere as much with the look. Like this. Ooh, okay. I need to move this layer up a little bit. And now to clean everything up. put a couple more leaves and stuff on top of her. What did you do? Did you just die on me? Procreate. I think Procreate just died on me for a second there. That is way too bright. I've got some strategic dirt on her too. Now all that's left to do is sign it, and then after stream I will put it on Artfight. Give me my 6B pencil though. Yeah, let's put it on color dodge. That's fine. Alright, we've got our first art fight of the day done. So now, let's name this thing appropriately. And we've got on the 4th today. Yeah, right, we've got the 4th today. Oh wait, no, I don't think she was. She had a white hair. You know what? I'm going to make this a bit easier on myself. Whoops. There you go. Okay, and what number were you? We can find that one out pretty quickly. So, can I just turn this like this, please? And you retain that information? No? Like this, perhaps? Will you retain that, though? Okay, so let's get the charger off. I think we're... Yeah, we're pretty good with battery life so far. Now I just adjust the lighting here. Yeah, you're all going on a bit of a cruise up there. There we go. And there I still see the light bar. Whoops. Alright, which other unsuspecting person shall we go for? Let's see. What do we have here? You know what? Let's attack Sketchy. Let me get all the info so I can just put that into a comment. And then we're good to go. And the character Magia Connie. Let's see, which other platforms are they at? And I've got a personal website. That is just perfect. Okay, we've got this, so let's replace the pinned comment, and there we go. And no, you're not supposed to go off. No sleeping just yet. So let's get a reference. Come on, I know you can get smaller reference window. There we go. Now, what are we gonna do with them? Let me just browse a little bit to see if we can't get some nice references going. So yeah, okay, I've got an idea what we're doing. Let's get the stylus and maybe we'll go into landscape mode for this after all. more like up here. I don't often show my more messy sketching phase. Don't really have much of a problem with it when I'm recording, but doing this live, not always easy. There we go. But a little bit higher. Did I have more references? Just to see if there is maybe more to the outfit. Not much on Artfight. Welcome back, BP. Oh, BP. You can probably just barely hear the music in the background, but let me make this a bit louder for you. Just a little bit. Hey Gex, how you doing? Yeah, I'm going just fine. We're doing Artfight. Yes, the best theme song in all TV history. Already finished one art attack. So basically, what Artfight is, it's an art gifting game. They basically allow you to make a profile on the side and then put up a lot of new characters. I think there's a limit of maybe 20 or so characters, but I'm not sure how many there are. I only have 6 up there, so I haven't gotten to that limit. And once a year for a month, in July, users on the site basically split into 2 teams, and you can attack each other or also have friendly fire by drawing the characters of other people. In this case, this one is Magpie by Lily Bell. There's a comment way up there with some links to her. Currently we're drawing one for Skipchi, and yeah, that's her character. Or what was she called? Machia Koni. So now I need to turn down the volume again, I feel, because everything is going to be loud now. I said, and then there is nothing. There. Now there's something. Yeah, I was just looking at the side if there is maybe more for the dress in terms of references, like just to see if we can get a little bit more specific. She seems to have a choker. Yeah, it's kind of like an odd trading card game. It's so hot today. I can't complain. We've had a nice sunny but not hot day. It was like 23, 24 degrees here, so perfect. Perfect weather. Could be like that all summer. I guess it might have been a little bit warmer when you were in the sun, but I avoid the sun. As you can see, I have the skin that can land planes when in light. Yeah, I shine bright on that one is true. You can probably see me from space just because I'm that huge flare. Oh no, I put away my reference. Okay, and that song is getting louder. There, I do not want to deafen you. The hand in relation to the face. Might be a little bit large. So, and then okay, so what I don't know is if there is another bracelet or something on this hand. The reference does not tell me, so I'll leave that as it is. I have a tendency to give people relatively pointy ears, like this. Just like Jen, I do have the problem of the DBZ ears. Akira Toriyama really influenced this generation. And if it is just the ear shape, you know. Oh, BB, this is also a very nice song. Tell me you recognize it, and tell me you're also getting tears in your eyes. Have I heard this before? Oh, I am sure you have. I'm just gonna say TNG, Picard. Like, not the show Picard. No, that would be an atrocity. The only good thing that came from Picard was seeing Crystal Ball in that hat. But only because I had prior knowledge of him being a musketeer. Yes, this is from the Inner Light. Okay, yeah, having a problem. I wonder we can solve by just turning everything around. Yeah, that episode is just for the tears. Nice, Mika. We've got a visitor. Let's push that outside. You are the star here. I'm just holding your place warm here, really. Yeah, the camera is all released at this point. Oof, there he goes. So, and she chose to show you things. Good girl. It's been a while since we've had a count break, so it's fine. So yeah, basically you're just seeing part of her backside. I'm sorry. Just a little bit, yeah, the light doesn't reach as much, but yeah. There's her back, there's her stomach, and there's more of her. She is currently also an absolute nightmare of, so let me click into another window before she cancels the stream. But yeah, she's an absolute mess in terms of her hair. She's shedding like crazy. She has such dense fur. Yeah, I made the music a bit loud. There we go. Should be better again. So, I'm gonna make sure the iPad stays on, otherwise you see a whole lot of stuff that should be covered here. Such hair. Can you see the hair? A little bit. There's a bit of a halo around my pinky. Okay, she is choosing to show her belly. You sweet girl. You just want to show everything to the internet, eh? It at least needs to open and only pause. Cause she likes to get belly scratches. Not every cat does. Ono, in contrast, hates getting his belly touched. He's fine with the chest area, but the moment you get to the belly, oh, it's open season on any hand that came too close. At least it's time to pay some bills. You want to pay some of the bills? Such a good girl. Yeah, she really wants to show you everything. I'm sorry, sweetie. It's not supposed to be a NSFW string, you know. Okay, let me just put the mouse away from you, eh? You little furry monster. Such hair, such fur. No. What are you trying to open here? Also, this is a very fun song. Let me move the camera over a little bit so you can see at least part of her. Let me get out of OBS here. This is Star Trek. This is culture peaking. This is from a very specific, wonderful episode in which a hologram learns to daydream. I remember Data composed one, but I don't remember how it went. Okay, sweetie, will you let me continue to work now? That would be nice. So, okay, oops. Reduce the levels a bit. Will you let me continue to work? That would be very nice. Unless you want to pay the bills next month, you know. That would be fine too. Oh god, that song is loud. Like loud, loud. There we go. Oof, okay. Still need to rest a little bit, eh? Let me get the mouse to safety again. Oh, there's so much cat hair everywhere. Hmm? I guess this is how I get so much cat hair. Oh no, no, you're not getting the caffeine drink. You and your brother are up all night anyway. Oh, right. Oh, I moved the camera a bit over. You finding something back there? There we go. And, you know, this is probably how I got so much cat hair. Like, so much of it. The bot just needs a moment to calculate all the cat hair that I have. There. I have a lot of cat hair. Okay, she's moved on. Well, BP, for somebody who does not have a kitty, you have a lot of hair from them. So, just need to shake the hair off my arms now. "33 shedding doggos, eh? You have a sled dog team there?" Ooh, the grumpy cat gets tossed. Yes, baby boy? And you want to be on the internet too? Are you not fine with just your sister being famous? Okay, no, he's fine with that. Okay, so is this a style element or is it more like a tattoo? Well, definitely a couple freckles. I swear I know how to talk, but sometimes it just comes and goes. how long was the hair? So, yeah, about reaching till down here. Okay, yeah, okay, they only have 5 petals, that's fine. So you know what I just remember what I forgot to do today? I didn't announce any of the streaming stuff to social media. Oh, whoops. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. Okay, let's flip this and see if I made it. Okay. So I think I need to do something about the hand still. The fingers look a bit small. Oh, that's fine over here. Okay. Now let's flip it back. So let's see, what kind of inking brushes do I have? I do have a lot of inking brushes and I don't like a lot of them. But I think this one might just do. Okay. Gets a bit big. Pressure. those lashes. Okay, I mean, she does have a bit of a Spock brow going on right now. Maybe I should readjust that a little bit, because it looks a bit like it isn't following the shape of the orbit on the skull, but yeah, I think this is better. And I also think we need to make the ear a little bit bigger after all, and a little bit higher too. Because the thing when making, let's put this on a new layer so I can more easily get rid of it afterwards. Let's take a hot pink, why not? The thing when drawing faces, you have your center line here and your jawline about here, just to complete this a little bit. And then you have a side plane that is somewhat flat, and from there you basically have the brow ridge, and then you have the nose line down here. And if you extend that onto this plane, which is at an angle, your ears are usually from nose to brow. Now it varies a little bit from human to human, but it is a good rule of thumb to go by. You agree? Elise agrees. She gave me a meow. A meow. Yeah, you wanna come back up? Where does it go? Okay, I think she just wanted some encouragement. So yeah, generally a good rule of thumb to go by. If not perfect in all situations. I mean, another art rule, for example, is that your hands are supposed to be, no, you've got a whole hand in camera, it's supposed to be your palm from the heel up to where the fingers start is the same length as your fingers. My fingers are a bit short, which is why they look like sausages. I do not like my hands all that much. I mean, they serve me alright. I can draw pretty nicely with them, so it's not a functional issue, it's an aesthetic issue. But since this is literally my bones being like that, not a whole lot I can do about it. That taper did not look very nice. Yeah, I'm still not quite a fan of that, because I think that's better with the shorter version. Yeah, I think that works better. Let's round this out a little bit. Yeah, the whole chin is more of a wider chin and thus appearing a bit rounder. So I want to try something with the hair. So I'm not going to do a line art for all of it just yet, only where it overlaps. Hi user, how are you doing? And thank you. Right, just put some in between. Sounds good. Alright is better than not. It's a good baseline to operate on in any case. Okay, I think I might be able to get a bit more swing doing it like this. Got cat hair in my nose. That cat really did a number on my surroundings here. There's so much cat hair here. I don't know if I put this on a lighter part of the mat. Is it visible? Not really. It's a bit of a small camera. So, does anybody have any nice weekend plans? Preferably none that includes succumbing to the heat. I think we need to make the stroker a little bit thinner. Now that we have a bit more context of inked things, we can more easily judge how things are looking. I think we might do that part in color. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of the way this brush tapers. So and maybe also take some of the stabilization out. Yeah, okay. Because my thing, what I really hate with what Procreate does is you put down a line and it adjusts it ever so slightly after you already moved on. It does it more when the taper, not the stabilization, is on higher. And oh, I hate this. It really messes with how I work, so yeah. Don't like that in Procreate. It is part of the list of things that this program and I don't agree on. So, how many beats out there? Alright, again, for the hair, I kind of want to try something. Okay, I gotta see and not forget that there is another one of those braids there. Okay, but then this kinda is it for the inks, I think. Let's turn this into a reference layer so we can once again fight with the color picker. Really, why can't I pick the colors from No reference. Let me Google this, because this can't be right. You think so too, sweetie? Yeah, Anno thinks it can't be right either. Okay, yeah, I need to tell them that I am indeed human. So it just tells me to select this one and put it in here, but it does not work. Why? I can't pull it over either. Why are you doing this? Okay, fine. We'll do this differently then. We will add, this is a photo. That means we can close the reference, because we've got everything we need here anyway. So, let's put this on top, and it can be a little bit smaller. Okay. Guess we are not. Let's close the inks here so that the fill tool does not have a problem with them. Well, I'm new-ish to using Procreate. I haven't had the iPad for that long yet. Basically for... Oh well, it's been half a year already. Am I on the wrong layer? I am on the wrong layer. Okay. Just put this one there. Good. I desperately want to like Procreate, but we are butting heads at every opportunity. So, yeah. That is our relationship. We are frenemies. But I guess you could say at the end of the day, I fell for the Apple propaganda. And that is why I now have an iPad. going on the lower lip. Because the lower lip is tending to be a bit softer in how it goes from one plane to another. Oh, this is one of a color mixer. Of course it is. Give me my old reliable here. Whereas the upper lip has a much sharper plane change. No, I do not in fact want to procreate. I use a software that is called Procreate. It is a very interesting name, not gonna lie. And there. Software is called Procreate. It is supposed to be procreation, like as in creating. We are having fun creating. You feel like you missed a lot, BP. We're just making fun of Procreate's name. I've been complaining about it again. Because what else am I supposed to do? But you know, I in fact do not want to procreate. That is not in the plans at all. Let's get the inside of her hands and fingers. We already can do that. If there's one. Oh. Forgot to put this on alpha lock. There we go. That way I can't color over what I already have of color. So not making myself a bit more work. Kids are a fucking nightmare. Yeah. I was a fucking nightmare as a kid, so yeah, I do not want a mini-me. That's good. It's kind of that we can define the hand shape a little bit better. Oh, and also let me get the previous inking brush and put that one there, so I can define the lip a little bit more. You were a delight. If I were to ask your parents, not that I know how to contact them, would they say the same? honestly. I like this for a nail color. Very in your face. Very neon, very shiny. Whoa. I've got this, don't worry. I may be scrolling about like a mad woman, but I got this. And now there's a fly less in this world. I do not feel sorry. Okay, that probably shouldn't go as much into the grey. I actually put my folks through a lot of stress when with operations, but I was well behaved. My brother was hard work, but probably because I got most of the attention given how often I was ill. Yeah, probably wanted some of that attention as well. It's funny how we can look back at this with so much more understanding later. Yes, sweetie? Can I help you? Oh, nobody can help you, sweetie, or dogs. So sad. Damn. Are you being dramatic? Yeah, very. Okay. Yeah. Honey. You wanna get some scritchies? No? Okay. Arno is a very dramatic cat. He cannot meow. Normally, he always has to do it with some kind of flair. So he kind of sounds like he's about to, fall over. Never to be seen again. But he, in fact, is fine. Okay, let's put this back on alpha lock. all the way down. Okay. So let's color the beads in, and then I shouldn't forget her tattoo. I'm nearly fully able to get my retirement benefits when I'm old. Just missing another 9 months. Ooh, nice. Need to get this out of alpha lock again. Oh, I know, I'm jumping back and forth today. This is me being very highly concentrated. Okay, let's do her tattoo. That is too small. Okay, line dot, squiggly line dot. Line dot, squiggly line dot. Let's see about freckles. Let's put this on an extra layer, because I feel we might be doing a little bit of erasing around it, and I do not want to lose what we already have. So, getting this in, and after that, still need to do the freckles. Alright, let's see. Do I have a brush that will let me just scatter stuff? Like this. Just smaller place. So is it me? Or is YouTube implementing some kind of experience points thing? Like, I don't know if you see it on the YouTube end of the chat, but you guys do have like these little crowns with numbers 1, 2, and whatever there. Apparently when I clicked on that, it shows experience points. What is this? Okay. You see it too, okay. Top fans and experience points. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges and live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. Okay. How do you get on a leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats or super stickers. Okay. Well, you cannot send super chats or super stickers because I am not yet validated by YouTube for that. Yes, you're number 2. I mean, you can try again for number 1 next stream. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about that on the whole. Like, I personally would appreciate something more in line with what Twitch has. You can basically collect channel points and then use those for some things that I offer. Honestly, that is the thing that I miss the most about streaming on Twitch. Having the ability to have the chat interact a little bit more. I do have a lot of ways to do that through the bot. However, it is very much imperfect. I can't deny that I have been tempted to do something like dual streaming, like be live on Twitch and on YouTube, but honestly, Twitch kind of lost me a little bit recently with how aggressive they are in terms of putting ads on streams, and yeah, I don't like that. And the other thing is that what are they called? Subs. They only get pricier, and that doesn't usually mean that the streamers get more. It just means that the platform gets more. And I don't like that. Going to break my teeth. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm a TV star. So yeah, for all the faults that YouTube has, it does not put ads on a live stream while it is live. It will do so after it has been live and when you play it back, but that I'm okay with. Clipping mask. Oh, my battery is running low. No. Let's put the power bank on. Just need to finish this one and then iPad we can also finish stream, but first this needs to be finished. Okay, but you are loading now. Okay. You can do this, iPad, you can do this. I believe in you. The iPad wasn't fully charged today when I started stream. I kind of forgot to put it on this morning, so I only did it when I got home. So we weren't fully charged. So it's fine. It's been doing a lot of work for the past almost 3 hours, so it's fine. The old Surface Pro at this point would have already been dead. I'm making burgers today. Oh, I want burgers, but nobody will make them for me. I would have to do that myself. And therein lies the problem. I'm summing your neck to it, so I got you. I'll come over and make burgers. Oh, that's nice. I mean, otherwise I would have the crappy alternative of going to McDonald's, but I don't know. The nearest McDonald's from here isn't that far actually, but it is so inconvenient to get to from where I am. I would have to go on the highway first and then get there. And yeah, I'm not going to go onto the highway just for some burgers. Crappy burgers at that. I mean, sometimes I need crappy food, but that is usually a post-convention thing for me. Yes, sweetie? Do you need help? Yes? Oh, are you yawning at me? Are you a tired little kitten? You need to go to bed. Yes? You need to go to bed? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I am the bed. She's back. Elise is back. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet girl. Are you going to give me another 15 minutes or so? And after that we can go lounge on the bed. Ooh, my sweet girl. Come on here. Come here. Come on, mommy's shoulder. Hey. Whoop. I've got you. Oof. What are you trying? What sweetie girl? That's why mommy won't get done in time. Okay. Wake on. Yeah, he will wake me at 6 a.m. either way, so. We are not about sleeping in this household. Okay, I've got cat hair again everywhere. I wonder where it came from. I wonder where it might have come from. So, okay, let's put this on multiply and hope it doesn't look too bad. Oh, no, it's okay. Just soften it a little bit. I got that rise and grind energy. Yeah, I do. It's a curse. Yeah, you're a tiger kid, and I already noticed that. So. Now let's see about that hair. Let's start with a very purple base, and then we can add the pink further down. Okay, and now with this one. I need to have a really nice brush. Where is it? Oh, there. There we go. Oh, you done? Okay. But hey, BP, if you ever need me to work alongside you on anything, that last video I put up is exactly for that kind of thing. Just me working away, and you can work alongside. You had it on? Yay! Yeah, I've been wanting to try something like that for a while, and figured why not also put that up. I mean, I'm still small enough on YouTube to really be able to experiment with stuff. The moment you get bigger, chances are people are getting upset when you try something new. Well, maybe not the people themselves, but the algorithm is a beast. I mean, the algorithm currently doesn't like me either, but you know. Let's put this one off a look for a second here. Now let's add a layer on top. Clipping mask. Take a very nice pink. And put that on there. And I've got cat hair everywhere. Oh, I like it with the hard light. Honestly, if she was going to go into blue, it would look good with the white. And now we're doing it with the hard light. That looks nice. Now let's put another layer on top with a clipping mask. And get some highlights in there. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I like this with overlay. Now let me just get back in here. Take this color and the 6B pencil. And then I think we can add a bit more shading here. But yeah, that was basically what I wanted to try with the hair. Just go basically lineless and have it a bit more fuzzy, and that fly's gone. Couple hours cooks you up. Yeah, I kind of started that because I was like, why not? And now I just do. A subtle way to let people know, hey, I'm a nerd. Hi, I want nerd friends. Thank you. Okay, I probably need a way to do this a bit on the less heavy-handed side, so let's try this one. I think this particular highlight color only looks good on the skin. For the yellow part, I will need to get another color and do it with that one then. Gotta go hiking in for Star Trek uniforms just at the public. Use the tricorder apps and unlock magnetic fields. We do not need a tricorder app. I don't know where I put my tricorder. Oh shit, Starfleet is going to get me for that one, isn't it? Aren't they? Probably breaking a dozen regulations just by not knowing where I have it. Where did I put my tricorder? Just a moment, I need to check something. Maybe I know where it is. No, it's not feeding time. I found it! I found it! To anybody listening to this live stream with earphones, please reduce your volume right now. And I think the battery is empty. Okay, the batteries are empty. Otherwise this would have made noises now. Too bad, but I've got a tricorder. It can make noises if I put new batteries in. And see if we can get Bluetooth communicators to function. I mean, I've got a magnetic one at least, so it will stay in place. Change a bit off. Maybe my switching the viewpoint. I mean, it is a bit of a wider chin. I think the lips are playing a bit of a trick there. Also, I need this color once more. And yeah, we've got the 6B pencil, because you're at least right. But there's something missing here. And here. I've got the potentiometers here as well. What's that cyberpunk thing? You mean my tricorder? That is Star Trek. That didn't work. Yeah, okay, good. Oh yeah, and I wanted to put in some pupils. we just need a bit of a background. Let's go and rid of the sketch layer in the visibilities. Yeah, let's just go with this one. This on alpha lock and just do a little bit texture stuff here. Yeah, okay, I think it looks better with a more hot pink approach. You made too much curry. I know it's for lunch tomorrow. Yay! That is nice. So you do not have to do any cooking tomorrow. Isn't that awesome? Alright, but I think we can call this one done as well. Isn't that nice? We got 2 attacks done during the stream. Let me see, can I? Huh. We got this one. Let's get the reference out of here. And then we also have this one. What I could probably do here is crop a little bit of that space down here. A little bit more up here. Yeah, I think that will help with the whole framing and composition a little bit more. And I've got cat hair everywhere. Like, really everywhere. Whoops. And these cats, not gonna lie, they do shed quite a bit. Alright, I think this is a good place to also end stream, because I definitely will not get another attack done. Currently the iPad is basically on life support in terms of battery, so yeah, I cannot be bothered to get the proper charging cable and arrange everything on my desk right now, so I've got it on a power bank. And you're technically not supposed to have things on a power bank and use them at the same time, but technicalities. They are there to be broken. Alright, thank you for joining me today. Let me switch you all over to ending. Yes, the microphone's still working, because sometimes when I switch over to ending, the microphone says nope. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, for watching me do Artfight attacks. I will upload them on the site within the next hour. I'll just need to export them and then also put a watermark on everything. So yeah, that will happen on the desktop though, because I do not have the proper brushes for that in Procreate. Which does not mean that I want to procreate, by the way. So yeah, thanks again for joining me. I'm currently yapping. Check out my videos, follow me on YouTube if you want to, and yeah, I'll see you again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream next week, since I do have a 3-day convention, starting Friday going to Sunday, so I might skip next week, but the week after I'll definitely be on again. Alright, see you then, and have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.